How's it going, guys? I was about to just do this post today called "Why Do We Like Direct Mail?" and while while this happened, strangely enough, um, I get Facebook have blocked my ad account again. Right now, this happens to us like twice a year. Okay, so they will block it. They'll say that we didn't comply with one of the advertising policies. Blah blah blah. Have an ads rejected, trying to circumvent our ad review processes, fraudulent behaviour associated with untrustworthy accounts. Right now, we get this all the time. What usually happens is I've submitted a review. Um, we normally get a reply which says, "We apologise. Your account was blocked by mistake. It's now open." Blah blah blah. Happens to us twice a year. But the problem is, how can you possibly run a business like that when Facebook are coming up with these arbitrary rules to block your account? Now, just here's another example of our mail funnels account. Restricted on April the 18th. However, when I actually clicked on it, your page has no restrictions or violations. So this is another constant contradiction with Facebook. They do this stuff all the time. And it's 3 times a year. They block the account's offline for a week, and then they apologise. Well, we've already been working on this for a while now because we've had enough of Facebook, had enough of social media, and that's why we created our mail funnels application so that we can basically reach out to as many businesses as we want to, and nobody's going to block us. We're offering a very simple software application that can help people get more customers, make more profits, convert more traffic into leads, and they don't have to worry about Facebook or Google. So our advice for people would always be, you should always be doing pay-per-click ads on Facebook and on Google, but at the same time you need to have a backup plan. You need an offline strategy. So you need an email list, you need a postal list, you need a mobile phone list of SMS, so you can send SMS messages to people's mobiles, and you need to get everything as much as possible off Facebook, off social media, into other channels. And if you can continue to make money from Facebook, keep doing it. If you continue to make money from Google, keep doing it. But you need a backup plan. So let me just read the post then, now that I've got that off my chest. And by the way, when I hear back from Facebook, I'll post an update and we'll talk about what you need to do to fix it. So the short answer is you can get somebody else to open a new Facebook account for you. Right, you go to Upwork or Fiverr.com, somebody will be able to run a campaign for you if you get blocked. But it doesn't solve the problem because you might get blocked again. But I would suggest that you start moving over to Google and you start moving over to direct mail. With direct mail, you can buy a list of potential customers and you can send them a letter in the post, and Mail Funnels lets you do that. Nobody's going to block you. It's got a 97% open rate compared to 20% open rate by email. And it gets remembered, unlike a social media post, which is quickly forgotten. So let me just read through this very quickly. Why do we like direct mail? Direct mail is personal, and you're not just throwing a message out to the world and hoping somebody reads it. It enables you to engage your audience, explain your product or service, and expand on the benefits of buying said product or service. Plus, direct mail does a better job of conveying the reasons why you should act on the offer. It gives you a chance to develop a voice, tone, point of view, and even offer up a little brand flavour that applies. All in all, it's a superior form of selling. So, let me just have a quick look. So here's an interesting point about social media. The big five: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, and Twitter, are masters at controlling their page pixels. This means you can expect to deal with more limitations. Tightly defined space and restricted words and character counts are the order of the day, so you need to be on your game as a writer. In other words, one wrong word, right? One or two wrong words and you're blocked, okay? Same goes for Google. Google's not as bad as it was before, but they still have quite a lot of rules and regulations. But in Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and Twitter, I don't use Twitter, by the way, but TikTok is a new one. So at the moment, TikTok is like the Wild West, the same way Facebook was 12 years ago, the same way Google was 14, 15 years ago. well, you can get away with anything right now, but they will start to tighten up on it as well, as LinkedIn did and Snapchat did. Um, so you'll find that you might be able to get customers on TikTok, but the same thing's going to apply. They're going to start to really tighten up on the restrictions and the rules and regulations and all this kind of stuff. But with direct mail, nobody can stop you, right? Literally nobody can stop you. You could be sending anything in the post and it will not, I'm talking about written content, it will not be stopped. So that's why I love direct mail. So that's all for today. Now, in terms of what you need to do if your account gets blocked, look for alternative sources of traffic. You can hire people to run your Facebook campaign for you, but you need to look for something else. So you might want to go to mailfunnels.io. The application is going to be launched as a beta this week, and we'll show you how you can solve your traffic and customer acquisition problem. So that's all for now. I'll see you soon.